Good morning to all. I am Subramaniam, working as a professor in SNS College of Technology. In this session, we are going to see about the building components in the unit as an introduction to super and substructure. What do you mean by superstructure and substructures? So, for the introduction, we say structural support hierarchy. On this, we say abutments or piers or foundations. So, abutments support the ends of the bridges or arches, whereas the piers transfers the loads from the superstructure to the ground itself. Foundations distribute the loads to provide the settlement itself. So, we see the reverse way. Foundations first it has to distribute the load to provide the settlement itself, and the piers, if there are two bridges there, they transfer load from the superstructure to the ground itself. Whereas the superstructure says support the end of the bridges or arches itself. So, where you say the building substructures, there must be a substructure must be there. In this, as a foundation of supporting element below the ground itself there, and above the ground, based on the basement says as the base transfers the load to the ground itself. And those are foundations which absorbs all the load and it transfers to the ground itself. And above this, there is a basement is there. There is an underground space for the utilities or storage itself. If this basement will be done for the if they are having several floors. And the ground floor, below the ground floor, there will be basement floor. This floor will be, if you use this underground space, will be provided in it itself for utilities or storage. And supporting additional structures or the for stability is one of the supporting elements. Next is the foundation core functions. So, the foundation functions, there will be 4 keys will be there. The first is the load distribution, which ensures the weight transferred to the prevent the settling itself. And next one is stability key. Next key is stability key, where the anchors the building against the external forces also. Due to the wind or else due to the rain or else due to any storm or mist, all this stability, it must have stability to hold the building itself. And next one is the level base provides for the firm surface for the superstructure construction. So, superstructure construction is the building's view will be there. It has to provide for the firm surface and moisture protection. So, provides water penetration into the main structural integrity. Main problem is the building always collapses. The main thing is the water after the construction has been done, finished, and if the water enters into the building, it is very harmful. So, while on construction purpose, the water must be entering into the building surface. Must be penetrate into the building surface such that it holds the building stability itself. And next is the substructure components. So far superstructure components. Now see the substructure components. That is the substructure components are the foundations, basement walls, and columns and beams, damp-proof courses. So foundations is already known as the basement or the base of the building itself, and basement wall, the walls that hold the back soil and the forms the basement itself. Whereas columns or beams will be vertical or horizontal supports which will be located below the ground level itself, and sometimes it is a part of the substructures. Damp-proof course, a layer installed on the top of the substructure so prevent the moisture itself. That is the water entering or the water present in the atmosphere must not enter the building itself, may in the roof or else in the through the walls itself. Here you can see the substructure, superstructure, and the roof also. So, substructure is the whole which holds the whole building and also even distributes the load to the foundation itself. Where the ground floor and the second floor is known as superstructures, and also the roof also known as the superstructure. And if it has several floors also, starting from the ground floor to the top floor, and the roof also known as the superstructures. If there will be columns and beams will be located there, such that it absorbs the whole load and transfers to the substructure itself. Next, see about the purpose of superstructure. What is the purpose of it? Means it gives a load support and external force of resistance, and also stability, safety, and functionality. These all must be carried by the superstructure itself. So, building structures, in this building structure, you can see the first superstructures has to hold the visible building above the ground itself, and the walls is the vertical enclosures are defining the spaces. And next comes the floors. Floors are horizontal platforms or the beams which is supporting activities. Finally comes the roof. Roof will be protecting the overall covering shielding itself as a shielding from the elements itself. And the structural elements are known as the floors, walls, roofs, column beams, and finishes elements are all known as the structural element of the superstructures. And these are the main three keys, the four keys, the three keys, that is support, stability, and protection. All this must be structural integrity. This will come to the end of the session. Thank you for watching it.